Hey guys, how's it going? It's Molly. I'm here today to chat about some new makeup releases. I post these videos about every couple of weeks, and I don't know, that might change. I'm kind of playing around with the idea of doing it weekly and having shorter, more concise videos. I don't know. You tell me, what do you think would be best? I would love to know. I am logging into my computer as we speak. Okay, so when I do these videos, I pull up Instagram. I'll look at Trend Mood 1, I'll look at Makeup Releases Radar, Hot Fire Makeup, just kind of pulling from different areas. And I will let you guys know what I think of the releases. Also, I will be inserting some photos so that way y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, computer, chill. We're gonna silence you. How about that? Boom. All right, go to sleep. All right, so we're gonna start off with Trend Mood. Also, I'm a little amped up again today. I don't know, man. Maybe this is just how I am when I'm tired. You know? All right, what is this? This is something new. It looks like a skin tint. Is it a skin tint? I bet it is. Ooh, it's from Tarte. Okay, it's a brand I can actually purchase from. I feel like there's been a lot of these released by brands that aren't cruelty-free. So what this is, it's a Hydroflex Serum Foundation. I want to try this, and it looks like their shade range is decent. It's 32 shades. That's a fair amount. Okay, that's way better than their Shape Tape foundation fiasco that they had going on. It looks like it goes from fairly light to fairly deep with a somewhat relatively comprehensive mix of all skin tones, and I do appreciate that. Let me tell you what it is. It says that it looks and feels like your skin. Lightweight skincare infused formula, 32 shades, Hydro Smoother plus blending brush. I don't want the brush. Oh, you have to get both for $39. It's like QVC. Okay, now, normally with these videos, I try to like look ahead. And I did do that with a lot of these, but not all of them. And this is, I don't know, I don't know that I want to purchase it from QVC. I guess I could. I don't want the brush. I'll be honest, I don't want that. But if I have to have the brush to try the product, I suppose I'll take care of that. I wish it would tell me how much is in each container. I'm guessing it's an ounce, but okay. So it comes with hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, vegan collagen complex, marine plants. Just kind of vague. And then sea daffodil, which I didn't even know that was a thing. See, I'm learning about ecology. Makeup is amazing. Sea daffodil keeps skin looking fresh, hydrated, and smooth all day. I do want to try this. I've been wanting to try a skin tint. I wanted to try the Fenty Ease Drop, but found out that Fenty is not cruelty-free. They say that they are. But they're not. They won't. Apparently, this is my understanding, Fenty will not... they won't respond to any specific questions about their status from like Logical Harmony or Cruelty Free Kitty or Ethical Elephant or any of the blogs that track that stuff for consumers. So that's pretty sus. So I'm just not buying from Fenty at the moment until we know more. They're in the gray area. So anyways, all that to say, I am wanting to try a skin tint, and this one might be the one. Okay, next, Revolution Beauty is coming out with their 1000th brand. How many brands do you need? It's too much. Like, why do different brands? Why not just separate lines within the same brand? I don't know. I also am not a business person, so maybe there is a reason. Maybe it makes perfect sense and I'm just uneducated, which is entirely possible. But they're coming out with their Relove by Revolution brand. Cool. Makes perfect sense. So what we've got here is some extremely cheap looking packaging, truly. This looks, which is fine. Like I just mentioned in my Shop My Stash that I really liked that Essence blush packaging. It was sleek, it was minimalistic. That's fine. So I really can't hold that against them. Just saying what it's cheap packaging. But we've got some highlighters. They look pretty. They've got like this really pretty embossing. Some eyeshadows that look incredibly boring and lackluster. Not into those. There's some brow powders that one has orange. I mean, I know who would need orange powder, but why would they also then need like a deep brunette powder? Am I missing something? I don't get it. So, those just don't make a lot of sense. It says it's everything you need to create beautiful looks with quality ingredients at a super affordable price. Every single thing for everybody. Okay. All right. I don't know that it's for everybody because I'm looking at these contour palettes. They've got 3 contour palettes that appear to work for maybe like medium at best. The color selection is weird. I don't know why. Like the one that's in the middle with that deep, deep shade, that's great. But what's with the super light highlight that goes with it? I don't understand why they chose these colors together at all. But you know, maybe they know something I don't know. It's possible. Anyways, these are going to be like $6 or under. So it's another e.l.f. maybe with better ingredient, probably worse. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not feeling it. But anyways, in addition to those things, you've got okay, this one I am interested in. The Hyaluronic Serum Foundation. That sounds interesting. I would consider purchasing that. So I don't know. They're going to be available May 7th on their website. I don't know that I will find enough to justify spending money on shipping. So if I can find enough stuff, oh God, I don't want to. No. If it was available at Ulta, I'd go for it. I'd just pick up that foundation, but I don't want to spend money on shipping and I don't want to buy anything other than the foundation. So I'm going to skip it. Okay. Natasha Denona. She is releasing a Zendo palette. This is the midi size, so the $65 price point. And I don't know. I like aspects of it, but I don't know that I like all of it. And I feel like it's something that I'm going to need to see swatches of to know if it's something that I want to spend $65 on. These shimmers look beautiful. I just don't know about the color story. That's what's kind of tripping me up. But you know, you got to hand it to her. Like, she was getting kind of a lot of flack from people saying that she just came out with the same palettes over and over again, which is not true. I don't know where people were getting that from at all. But, you know, she's doing something different. So we've got 15 shades, brown and beige to pink and coral shades with teal, mint, and green hues. I mean, it's really like, you got kind of a whole lot of options here. It's a warm to cool tone palette that you can apparently do quite a bit with. I like I said, I want to see swatches. This has piqued my interest. Okay, let's talk about this one. Shall we? ABH is releasing these face trios. I don't know. People are hating these. And yeah, I mean, I can kind of get it. I will say the mid-tone one looks really pretty. That one does look pretty. That one looks wearable for quite a few different people. The deep, not so deep. I feel like the blush is a nice rich berry tone, which I think could work for a deeper skin tone, but that bronzer won't. So what are we doing here? And the highlight honestly looks a smidge too light for someone with like truly deep skin. So I'm not going to pick this up, but they are $58 each if this is something that you are interested in. And it's going to be at Ulta, Beautylish, Bloomingdale's, Sephora, Nordstrom, pretty much anywhere that ABH is sold. And it is available now. Okay, Urban Decay. Urban Decay and Prince are collaborating. This is going to be available May 27th. This is all that we know. And it says live loud and in color. So I'm curious to know what it's going to be. I do enjoy Prince. There's just something about his music. Like it's nostalgia, I think. Don't you do it. We're not growling. Neighbors can have friends over too. You shush, stop it. You're not the COVID police. Okay, next, Cosmetics is releasing this new cushion highlighter. This looks beautiful. I am definitely interested. They're $30 a piece. It says that they are enriched with niacinamide, B3, Sacha Inchi oil. Don't know what that is. Hyaluronic acid, squalene, vitamin E. So, I mean, this part of your face is going to be popping. I am curious. But so you've got a deep bronze, a rosy champagne, and a neutral gold. I want to try the rosy champagne. I will say I don't feel the need to go out and make a separate purchase at the moment. Part of the reason for that is because I'm trying to be more cautious with my spending the next couple of months. Temptalia is collaborating with Sydney Grace. If you don't know who Temptalia is, I don't know where you've been, but she's an incredibly well-known beauty blogger. She has a ton of reviews. She's good. I really enjoy her. I follow her on Instagram. I look at her blog. I enjoy her content. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and she knows her stuff. So I'm very curious about what that collab is going to be. I just had a massive brain fart. Sorry. I haven't eaten and I'm hungry. She has, I am struggling. I have tried to say the sentence like 10 times. Christine from Tatalia, I think that's her name. She has sneak peeked a few of the shades and they look beautiful, and the packaging has been sneak peeked and it looks incredible. So I have a feeling I'm going to want to get that. I love Sydney Grace's products. So I'm woeing it up just a little bit with what I would be purchasing and waiting to see if that releases this month or if it's going to be next month. I want to have the funds available just in case. All of that to say, a lot of these things I'm interested in, but I probably won't be purchasing just yet. This is one of the things that I'm interested in. I also want to get one of their blushes. Is it the Clementine one? It's like the orangey blush. I don't know why I've been feeling orangey blushes lately, but I am. And I wouldn't be surprised if I got one of these when I get one of those. Okay, next, Forthright Beauty. I don't normally talk about this brand in these videos, but I'm interested in this and I don't know why. So these are their body milks and they've got rose, peony, and lavender. I don't even really like florals. I don't know why I'm so interested in this, but I am. I kind of think the next time I place a ColourPop order, one of these is going to find its way into my cart. Either the peony or the rose or the lavender. One of them. Yeah. ColourPop is also releasing these new Super Shock shadows. Super Shock shadows don't really pull me in like they used to. Although I think there is one sitting in my Ulta cart right now. It's like this beautiful shimmering emerald green. And I don't have anything quite like that. So that one might end up coming home with me. But these shades I don't need. So I'm going to skip them. Simple as that. Okay, Sigma is releasing these new things. We've got an eyeshadow palette, a brush set, a couple of lip glosses, and a highlighter palette. Let's start with the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Ambiance eyeshadow palette for $49, 14 shades, matte, shimmer, and metallic. I think the color story is really pretty. I definitely am getting some Natasha Denona bronze vibes from this, and I prefer the Natasha Denona formula over Sigma, even though I do really like the Sigma formula. But if I'm ranking them, Natasha Denona is going to be above Sigma. So because I have the bronze palette, I don't feel the need to run out and purchase this. The highlighter palette looks really pretty. And I feel like if I was still freelancing, I would want this in my kit. Not that I use a ton of highlighter on my bridal clients, just because I don't know that that's the timeless look that I necessarily want for my brides, but I do a little bit of like subtle highlights. But anyway, because this is a larger palette, I don't need it for my personal collection, but I could see this being really handy for bridal work, because even if I'm not using them as highlighters on the lid, that would be beautiful. The glosses don't do it for me though. And the brushes, I don't know. Let's see, what do you get? You get the eye shading brush. I have something very similar to that. The tapered blending brush, the E35, I don't have that, and I do want it. You got the tapered highlighter brush. I do need another highlighter brush. There's the Air Contour Blush Brush and the Flat Kabuki. Okay, that's kind of nice. But it's also $95. So I think with Sigma especially, I get so many emails from them like with like 40% off coupons that I'm just going to wait until they send me another one of those. And by so many, I mean, it's a few times a year, but it's relatively frequent and I can wait. So moving on. Juvia's Place has released a couple of things. This is their blushed collection and I am here for it. I want this eyeshadow palette. It's the Blushed Rose eyeshadow palette for $14. I think this is going to be one of the purchases that I will allow for myself. I'm going to pick up a few things. I'm going to get the eyeshadow palette. Those blushed pinks. Oh, they're like these muted, beautiful. This is the kind of pink that I want to use. I'm not necessarily wanting hot pink, but like mauves and blush colors, like those are beautiful. And I definitely want this. The blush palettes, you've got one for deeper skin tones and one for lighter skin tones. I don't know. I thought for sure that I would get one, but I don't know that I need to pick one of those up. Obviously the deeper skin tones is going to be too deep for me. And then the lighter skin tones almost look to be too light. They're probably beautiful. I would like to see these on somebody's cheeks before I make my decision. So that's that collection. And then a few days ago, they released the bronzed collection. So you've got an eyeshadow palette. I'm not interested in it. I think the shimmers look really pretty. The mattes are just run of the mill. I don't know. I don't need them. I'm just not really pulled in by that color story. But then they also have 5 bronzer duos. And I could see myself picking up one of those when I pick up that Blushed Rose palette. So, yeah, I'm very interested. I love the shade range. That's incredible. I could see myself when I do start freelancing again. I stopped because of COVID, and then now things are a lot better in my community, but I'm kind of just, I haven't gotten started again. But anyways, I definitely need to make some purchases for my bridal kit, and I could see myself purchasing some of these. Let's talk about, do you want to talk about these Huda Beauty quads? What are these? Pocket size face palettes. Oh, okay. They're not full face palettes. These are highlighters. Let's call them what they are. Okay. Otherwise it's very confusing and weird. These are like pocket sized is what it says. It says it's a pocket sized face palette, mini versions of the original highlighter palettes, but with a glitzy modern twist. I don't remember seeing an original highlight palette from Huda. So I don't know. I also am not interested. I just don't feel the need to add 4 highlighters to my collection right now. Plus, I'm interested in the Cosmetics highlight, the cushion formula. So I'm going to pass, but, you know, if you're interested, go for it. It's available soon. Yeah, that's all I know. Coming soon. And I guess people are really not loving the fact that she's on the packaging. It's her brand. I don't know. Whatevs. Let's talk about this Too Faced re-release. So they're coming back with the Love Flush blushes, which I'm super stoked about. I love this packaging. I love the embossing. It's beautiful and cute and adorable. But what is with these shades? Why? Why? They're just not, I don't get it. The lavender is beautiful. I'm curious if that compares to my Lethal Cosmetics lavender blush. I'd be interested in trying that, but the other ones are just kind of boring, you know? Not into it. But I am here for the fact that they have re-released this product, just in different colors. Okay, there's a lot of blushes, you guys. A lot of blushes, a lot of skin tints. Do we want to talk about the Kvd blush? We got this Kvd like gel, cream gel blush. It looks really pretty. I would like to see these on cheeks or swatched out. Okay, there's swatches. It definitely looks beautiful. I don't feel the need to go out and purchase this right now, but I could see myself getting one of these at some point in the future. I'm going to move over to Makeup Releases Radar. They're like a smaller makeup releases page, but they include a lot of stuff. There were just a few things that I wanted to mention from here, and it's a lot of indie stuff too. She does like mainstream and indie, and I like her page a lot. I find it to be fairly informative. So Adept Cosmetics is releasing this 10 pan. Sorry, this 10 pan palette. This is the Kvd palette. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But we've got 5 shimmers, 1 duochrome, 2 multi-chromes, and 2 mattes. I don't necessarily care for this color story. I do like Adept Cosmetics. I have the Plain Jane palette. I guess I can't really say I like them because I haven't actually tried it. I've swatched it though, and it's beautiful. So I'm assuming I'm gonna like it just fine. But it's not necessarily something that I need in my collection. And I'm not crazy about the matte. Like, it's just, the color story isn't, like, it's not doing it for me. But then again, I said the same thing about the Plain Jane palette, and here we are. So as of right now, I'm not going to pick it up, but I am very excited to see that they're releasing more and more things. Okay. This one I thought was interesting, and I think it looks really pretty. It is the Empress Official eyeshadow palette. This is their skin eyeshadow palette. First of all, I think the packaging is kind of fun. We've got like puzzle pieces as the shape of the pans. The swatches look really nice. The color story is pretty comprehensive. Now, I am noticing some definite overlap in shades, and that's fine. It doesn't necessarily bother me. I do feel like I would get quite a bit of use out of this, and yeah, it's on my radar. So, okay, we've got a lot. There's just a ton of indie brand eyeshadow palettes coming out. This is a sneak peek from Devinah Cosmetics. That's one of the brands that I think they're one that I wanted to try in 2021. But this is the, it says it's a sneak peek of one of the upcoming shades of the Halo Moon collection. And this looks really pretty. This is a multi-chrome. It goes from lavender to pink to blue to green to gold. Like, hi. Yes, I do want that all over my eyeballs. So that I'm curious about. Then what else was on here? This guy. Okay, this is Tracy's Powder Room. I've heard that these are pretty good. Haven't tried them, but this shade, it says it's Moon Io. I don't know. It's going to be back in stock today. It's a duochrome, triple chrome. What? Huh? Come again? That is very confusing. Is it a triple chrome or a duochrome? Because those are different. But it says it's both, and it goes from pink to green to peach to gold. What? I'm wondering if this is similar to, there's a shade in the Natasha Denona Gold palette that is pulling at me. It is the reason I want the palette. The reason I haven't gotten it yet is because it's $129, and I have a lot of those shades already. So I'm like, ooh, it's just hard to like pull the trigger on that. But, oh, it's Moon Low. That's an eye. I don't know what this is called. Anyways, I'm wondering if the shade is a close dupe of the shade in the gold palette that I want. I wish I could remember what it was called. It's like a green gold. It's beautiful. So anyways, this I am curious about. It says it's a restock available today. I might need to go do that. Yep, that's probably going to happen. Okay, and I think the last thing that I'm going to... Ooh, hold up. Violet Voss is releasing this palette. This is the Cool Vibes palette. This is so similar. You look at these swatches compared to the Melt Mary Jane palette, and these look very similar in style and tone. So I did not pick up the Mary Jane palette. I almost did, but then reviews were real bad. So I would be kind of curious to try this, but that being said, I don't know that I need that many cool tone palettes because I recently picked up a different cool tone palette and I just talked myself out of this. It is really pretty though. And if you're wanting a cool tone palette, this is only $30 and the Violet Voss formula is generally pretty good. So yeah, I'm curious. Okay, now this is a new mascara and I'm kind of curious about it. This is the Zero Waste Mascara by Izzy. I don't really understand how this works. It says that they're certified carbon neutral. It's medical grade, American made stainless steel tubes designed to be cleaned and refilled over 10,000 times. So you never have to throw away another mascara for the rest of your life. I want to try this. Oh. You have to have a membership. I get it. I totally get why they do that. But I don't know. So yeah, it looks like you get sterilized mascara sent to you and refillers sent every 3 months. Then I'm guessing you send the old tubes back and they clean them. It's $85 a year. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, there's two membership options. You've got the Eco Hero, which you spend $35 plus $19 every 3 months, or the Eco Icon, which is $85 a month. No, $85 annually. I honestly don't really know what the difference is. But I thought it was interesting, the fact that we have a zero waste mascara on the market. I think that is absolutely necessary this day and age, and I'm interested. Okay, I feel like, oh, Give Me Glow. This is where I'm going to leave it for today. I need to get to lunch. But this is the Give Me Glow. I just read it right. This is the Give Me Glow Pastel Dreams palette. I think this is really pretty. I have mentioned on my channel that I'm not crazy about pastels. I just don't know that they look that good on my skin. That being said, I kind of have a pastel on today. It's like, it's a, I do. It's kind of a vibrant pastel though, which these appear to also be vibrant pastels. They're not like chalky pastels. Give Me Glow has an incredibly pigmented formula, which can make their mattes a little bit difficult to work with, but I love their shimmers. And there are some shimmers in here that I think are incredibly beautiful. The mint green, the pink, the lilac, and like the kind of the creamy, the peach one, the peach on the stairs, peach for the stars, peach on the stairs. There's a peach on the stairs. Why is that funny? I don't know. I'm probably just really hungry. Anyway, I think that these shimmers are really pretty and I would want to purchase just those. So that is something that I will probably look at doing. Also, this palette is big. Like, their pans are huge. They have really big pans. So I'm just going to kind of cherry pick the shades that I want and probably try and get them when I place another order with Give Me Glow, which is not going to be anytime soon. All right, you guys, that is where I'm going to leave it for today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a like, subscribe before you go, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.